Do, 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 do. Oh, hi there, folks. Elder Law Care Attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Folks, today's question is, what is the difference between an elder law attorney and an estate planning attorney? Folks, from my experience, an estate planning attorney is the foundational steps that you should take when you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and even 60s when you're devising, engineering, designing your estate plan, your blueprint. So when you're up in your cloud someday, when you're looking down at your loved ones, they are well situated, they are happy, they are content, and you also feel an enormous feeling of contentment and peace of mind, knowing that you did what you could do during your lifetime to put a comprehensive estate plan in place that will do the 3 Ps that I talk about in the book. You protected what you worked hard for, you preserved the equity and appreciation in the investments that you earned and invested in over your lifetimes, and the 3rd P is you're passing that on as a legacy to your loved ones, okay? Because folks, I often say to my clients, estate planning and elder law is a funny thing because nobody makes you do it. The impetus is upon you, the onus is upon you to take action, get off the sidelines, get on the field, and slay that metaphorical 4-headed beast. The blueprint, from my experience, when it comes to estate planning, typically would come with putting the foundational last will and testament in place. So if you haven't have your pen or pencil in your hand, you may want to jot this down right now, folks, because we're going to move, and we're going to move quickly but briefly. Number 1, last will and testament. Number 2, put your disability planning in place, which comprises of what I refer to as the Big 6 disability planning. This is a video and an article I drafted. Google Elder Law Attorney Patrick Kelleher, Big 6 disability planning, and you will find the nitty-gritty details on what the Big 6 disability planning comprises of. In addition to the disability planning in the will, folks, if you want to avoid probate court or the estate death tax, have your estate elder law attorney create a comprehensive revocable trust with tax planning in there. Tax planning specifically called bypass tax credit shelter trust planning to minimize or reduce the estate death tax either in your state or the federal estate tax if you have a larger estate, okay? And depending on your estate, roughly 12 states in the country still have an estate death tax. Take a look at that as well. And then also, folks, if you are looking to protect from a nursing home long-term care cost, work with your attorney to create what I call an irrevocable Medicaid asset protection trust. Transfer your property in there, typically pieces of real estate, your primary home, and you need to beat out that 5-year look-back period. This is pre-planning. This is estate planning. This is creating your blueprint. That is a foundational estate plan. And you can work with your estate planning attorney as well to create things like irrevocable life insurance trust to reduce your estate tax implication, or if you have large life insurance policies, things of that nature. If you have business succession planning, of course, talk to your estate planning attorney about that as well. If you have a special needs child or loved one, talk to your estate planning attorney about first-party special needs trust and, my opinion, the advantageous, more beneficial third-party special needs trust. Let's transition over from the 3rd quarter to the early 4th quarter of life. Now you are in the elder law spectrum, 60 years of age and over. The statistical data says this, folks, there's 10,000 people turning 65 every day in the country. Again, folks, the impetus is upon you to turn up the volume and become that matriarch, patriarch of your family to put a solid foundational estate plan in place and then refine it and improve it. So an elder law attorney actually concentrates on the area of elder law. And the area of elder law comprises of about 12 categories of elder law. Medicaid to Medicare to trust and estates, wills, trust and estates, Social Security law, veterans benefits law, employment law for seniors, et cetera, et cetera. It can get rather complex, okay? So if you're 60, 65 and over, I typically recommend folks work with a qualified elder law attorney because they may be positioned, or they should be positioned, to guide you and direct you in the best direction on what your goals are and what your situation may be. Elder law attorneys will do things in addition to the estate planning attorney. They'll help you navigate the Medicaid application process. So if either you or a loved one are completely incapacitated, the elder law attorney should be able to help you plan and protect in how to apply for Medicaid benefits, and also protect and preserve any additional excess assets that you and your spouse may have. Elder law attorney should also be able to help you with special needs trust planning, creating that first party special needs trust and that third party special needs trust as well. And if you have a loved one who's incapacitated, who did not create what I refer to as proper disability planning or Big Six disability planning, an elder law attorney should be able to help you petition the probate court for formal fiduciary offices like guardianships and conservatorships. Guardianship to manage your healthcare and medical affairs. Conservatorship to manage your financial affairs for you as well. They can look at your whole blueprint and make sure that you are being properly protected, not just your financial assets, but your personal autonomy and your well-being as well. In the area of elder law, when folks age in place, they may become diminished or decline in their health, and they may have what they refer to as diminished capacity. If you are an elder that you know has diminished capacity, you want to look for signs of vulnerability. Make sure that they have the proper disability plan in place, durable financial power of attorney with enhanced elder law powers, with a trusted attorney in fact that can legally step into your shoes or your loved one's shoes to help you manage your finances. A vulnerable individual may also need some additional care where you may have to petition the probate court for those fiduciary offices I just referenced. And if you suspect that a senior, a loved one, is being exploited, financial exploitation, or being neglected or abused, then you ought to consider protecting them by reporting that situation to APS, Adult Protective Services, or even law enforcement if necessary. Folks, that is the difference from my experience between an estate planning attorney and an elder law attorney. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, folks, scroll down, leave a comment, post a question, and let our elder law care team know what is on your mind, or if there's a different subject matter that you would like to learn about, please post a comment and follow and share, and we'll be happy to get back to you at our earliest convenience. And folks, if you'd like to pick up some additional education, go to elderlawcare.com, click on the Elder Law Academy tab, because we have a whole host of educational videos, and you can pick up a copy of our book, How to Slay the Metaphorical Four-Headed Beast of Estate Planning and Elder Law. Folks, great seeing you. Attorney Patrick Kelleher at elderlawcare.com.